Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gavin Fish. Today, we are continuing our look at the victims and possible victims of the Zodiac Killer as we commemorate the solving of the 340 cipher. It's Thursday, November 26th, 1964. It's Thanksgiving morning at about 9:45 a.m. and Luis Hernandez and her companion are heading over to the apartment of Joyce Walker, located just a block and a half off the coast in Manhattan Beach, California. They're friends and they're stopping by to take Joyce out for a Thanksgiving meal. Manhattan Beach is a laid-back community right on the coast of the Pacific Ocean in the greater Los Angeles area's South Bay. The city is known for its long, stretching beach and its moderately warm climate. In short, it's a paradise that 22-year-old Vermont native Joyce Walker enjoyed. She had been in Los Angeles a short 14 months, and was working as a secretary at Space Technology Laboratories in nearby El Segundo. She was almost certainly looking forward to the holidays with friends. When the couple arrived at Joyce's apartment, they knocked on the door. Joyce didn't answer. After knocking again and having no luck, they tried the door and found it unlocked. Carefully, possibly trying not to startle Joyce as they let themselves in, they entered the apartment and found a grisly scene. There was Joyce, lying dead on the floor beneath a white chenille bedspread. Police were called and responded to the scene. Investigators found that Joyce had been stabbed 50 times in the chest and abdomen. There were scratches on her face, and bruises on her neck suggested she had been choked. Investigators believed the attack was sexual in nature, noting that she had been violated. A small paring knife was discovered under her body. That's where, for me at least, things get interesting. The previous evening, Joyce had attended a Thanksgiving party at a pizza place in Manhattan Beach. After the party, a male coworker offered to give her a ride to her car. Apparently, en route, they stopped at a local bar for some drinks. They reportedly stayed at the bar until about 2 a.m., at which time he delivered her to her car, which was parked at their office in Sepulveda, about 5 miles away. Shortly thereafter, Joyce was involved in some kind of car accident. Reports vary as to its severity and the details of the accident, but it seems the car ran over a curb and hit a telephone pole. Shortly after it happened, police arrived at the scene and observed Joyce speaking to an unidentified male who was inspecting the damage to her car. Officers noted in their report that there weren't any signs of distress and that she acted comfortably with the male. Police questioned Joyce and the unknown male, who stated, quote, "The tie rod is broken and my uncle is a body and fender man and will tow it away in the morning," close quote. Seeing no signs of obvious distress, noting that the scene appeared to be consistent with both subjects' statements, and thinking the unknown male was simply a good Samaritan, the responding officers left the scene as Joyce and the unknown male walked toward his car, which was a dark-colored sedan with chrome wheels and chrome tailpipe tips. Officers were uncertain as to the make and model. They did note, however, that the male subject walked with a limp, favoring his left leg. Once Joyce Walker's body had been discovered, and after it was determined that she was the same person police had seen just a little over 6.5 hours earlier, investigators interviewed the responding officers from the scene of the accident and got a pretty good description of the man she was last seen with. He was white, about 25 years old, weighed between 160 and 165 pounds, and had light, short hair. The responding officers also remembered that his car had a damaged left front fender. Based on the sketch that was released by the Manhattan Beach Police Department, many citizen detectives have made the assertion that the unknown male last seen speaking with Joyce Walker looks similar enough to sketches of the Zodiac Killer to suspect the two of being the same person. Personally, I don't see it. To me, he looks more similar to the suspects in the murders of Nancy Benalik and Judith Ann Hawkery, crimes that I covered at length when I worked on the Solve Crimes YouTube channel. But I'm curious what you think. Could it have been the Zodiac before he was the Zodiac? Let me know in the comments. Unfortunately, we're now 57 years past the murder of Joyce Gale Walker. It's highly unlikely this case will ever be solved. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below.